Very nice. We got two great guests in studio as we like to talk about the economic development of Mason County. And James Thomas and Robert Wilson Haas are in studio. Morning, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And Rob, you're here. That must mean we're getting some conversations in this morning on the YMCA.
Well, yeah, and I guess what I have to say is we're going to have a YMCA.
I like it.
Nice.
I like it. I know you have worked with very many assorted community leaders over a very long time to get this going. And where are we at in the progress? And how is the EDC involved in these kind of things?
Well, where we're at is we know we can do this. We've got to go out and raise money. It's kind of an expensive project, but it sells itself. What we've got is a lot of Ys you think of as swim and gym, that sort of thing, exercise facilities. This is just totally different. This is a true community partnership around schools, especially a great relationship with Dr. Apostle. All kinds of learning can go on at this YMCA. The city of Shelton, Mason County, the transit district, the hospital we got a great relationship with, and the business community. And we're really pleased that the EDC is in such a strong place now, and they see this as a driver for community economic development, and so do we.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and I can't overstate the excitement in the business community to see this Y happen. It really moves the whole South Mason County area up a notch.
We look at the Y and kind of the makeup of the folks who use the Y, and a lot of it is centered around youth and youth services. So as we talk about economic development in ways that the community has to grow, one of those steps is to have a key piece for families to be associated with. And this is kind of the Y's whole big mantra. And the location that has been proposed for this right near the schools is a great tie-in with all that. So how's the process looking, and where are we at with getting the different entities involved?
Go ahead.
As you know, the city has entered into a memorandum of understanding for the property over by the high school.
Mm-hmm.
And all that has to happen now is for us to move from the MOU to a signed lease. And as Rob said, they have to raise a lot of money. And
Sure.
we look forward to being a strong partner in that effort.
Seems like the folks that I've talked to, Rob, in the city have been really behind this project and been doing a lot of good work as you move through this MOU and things like that.
True. Last time I was here with Mark Ziegler, who's a community development person there. Mark's an old friend, and he's very excited about all this. I mean, that's where he comes from, as a rec background.
Yeah.
City has a new lawyer, Kristen French, somebody that the local lawyers are very fond of. She does good work. She's careful. I think she's a really good fit for the city. And so what she's working with us so that we understand exactly what they need to put in their file,
Yeah.
to make sure that all of their boxes are checked and they're doing the right thing, and they're being really I think very responsible about how they're going about it. But we're going to get to the point where we're going to get a lease with the city for this place right by a lot of schools. That's really a good spot for the Y.
Very neat. Very neat. What are some of the other ways the EDC, I mean, you were talking about fundraising and things like that. So how will the EDC play with that kind of thing?
Well, again, we look forward to deep involvement in this. And one of the things that I want to be sure that I squeeze in here before we run out of time is to recognize the foresight of the city commission and some of the others in the city in making this happen. The city is offering this group a very attractive situation, and they didn't have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that they did says a lot.
That's really neat. And as we continue to talk about this. I know that the community excitement continues to raise and get bigger and bigger, and I can only imagine once we hear more about the lease and things like that, the background there. Are there any ideas of, obviously it's way out there, but completion dates for this, Rob? Or once kind of the lease comes in, otherwise in the area, how long has it taken, do you know?
Well, okay, so I'm on kind of a, to be honest with you, kind of a tight leash in terms of my talking points.
Okay.
The why has a process.
Sure.
It's like a lot of these things, it's just this intricate dance you have to do, step by step by step. And like right now, where we are is I don't get to say when this is going to happen.
Okay.
Because we don't know.
Sure.
What I can say is that we've done really in-depth research in terms of raising money and all of that. And the results from that study, I think, were very surprising to the people who are used to doing this sort of thing.
Okay.
In terms of how quickly we think we can move.
Okay. And with the buy-in, with the Y as an organization, with the community and community leaders, and with the city, all signs point to yes, and it's just a matter of time.
It really, Jeff, it is just a matter of time.
Very nice.
That's really exciting.
There's
It
not
is.
an F in here.
That is really exciting.
Nice.
Robert Wilson Haas and James Thomas, anything to share with the community before we let you out of here?
Just please let city officials know how much you appreciate their hand in this, and get behind the effort to get the Y built, and built soon.
That'll be a lot of cool, very fun.
On the economic side, I need to say that we're doing really well in terms of working with the port.
Oh, good.
They're very, very supportive. We've always had good support from the Chamber of Commerce. In terms of a business opportunity for Mason County, just strictly business opportunity, it seems to be resonating with people.
Good. Well, it's been a long time conversation, and it'll be a nice welcome change to the skyline of the city of Shelton, I'd say.
Well, thank you very much for having us.
Robert Wilson Haas and James Thomas, have a great rest of your day.